Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego, and today we're going to talk about Little Mermaid. That's right, the Little Mermaid, the new one, and the old one. We're going to talk about the old one. We're going to do both at the same time. How you like them apples? Yeah, we're going to review this abortion of a movie called The Little Mermaid from 2023. Okay, yes. Now, in the last video, I told you why I was doing this. I'm doing this because, well, I am a kid at heart. I really am. A wise man once said, "The oldest man is the child inside." Okay, and I like to keep that. I like to keep like they said in that movie Twilight Zone, the movie. You remember that the Kick the Can episode where Scatman Crothers, he plays Mr. Bloom. He's in the old folks' home and he tells them all, "Hey, I decided a long time ago that I wanted to act my own age, but keep a fresh young mind." Well, I live by those words. Okay, I take that to heart. And it's true. Okay, I do. Okay, so I know a lot of you women out there. This is your favorite movie when you were a little girl. Okay, you probably dreamt about this shit. You fantasized about this shit. I'm sure you got a Prince Eric fucking vibrator somewhere in your fucking house. All right, so I get it. I get it, okay? And look at me, I got my fucking Transformers collection over there, okay? So I get it. I get holding on to the past, okay? Holding on to stuff that you loved when you were a kid. Okay, I totally understand that. I'm there. I'm one of you. I get it, all right? But obviously, I was not into The Little Mermaid. I've never fucking seen the movie before until now, okay? And I'm going to review it for you because I know how important it is to you, okay? It's going on right now. It's playing in the theaters right now. If you're dumb enough to spend your money to go see it, those of you that have, okay, I'm not hearing very good things about it. The media's been lying about the reviews. IMDb fucking adjusted their review counter so they could give it a positive review. Okay, but it's not making any money. Okay, now I did decent here in America, but overseas it's not doing jack shit. Yeah, they're saying right now that it will be lucky if it's projected to reach the same amount of money that Dumbo did, the Dumbo remake. Remember that one from a few years ago? Okay, remember the Dumbo, the one with Michael Keaton and what's his name, and Colin Farrell? Remember that piece of shit? Yeah, that had almost nothing to do with the cartoon Dumbo. They cut out all the fucking scenes. They didn't even have the fucking mouse in there. The Chester P. Mouse, Dumbo's best friend, wasn't even in the fucking movie. It was a totally different story about some fucking single dad and his fucking two kids in the circus, which was not in the fucking Dumbo cartoon from 1941 at all. Okay, yeah, that one. It'll be lucky if he makes the same amount of money as that one did. Okay, and that was an abortion. All right, so yes, so this movie's not doing very well. Okay. It's not doing very well. And if you watch the critics, they're all going to say the same thing. The ones that don't like the movie, oh yeah, it's pacing issues and it's too long. But Halle Bailey was incredible as Ariel. Oh my gosh, she was just nothing. She's flawless, flawless. Yeah, that's basically what they're fucking. And these are the people that fucking give it a bad review. Okay, no, get the fuck out of here. Okay, I'm Diego. I'm gonna give you a straight man's point of view. Okay, and I don't bullshit here. I got nothing to gain by lying to you. I tell you the truth, just like I did on all the fucking Sex and the City episodes. Okay, I've reviewed every fucking episode of Sex and the City. It's on this channel, and the fucking movies, and that new piece of show, and just like crap. Okay, and I give you a straight man's point of view. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. What a real man thinks, a real straight guy thinks about this shit. Okay, and that's what I'm doing here with a Little Mermaid. I'm gonna cut out the bullshit and tell you the fucking truth. Okay, we all know the real reason. Okay, that people don't want to fucking see this movie, at least overseas. Okay, now I get it. I get it. I get it. All right. Me and fucking the Marvel movies, the superhero movies. Okay, I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go to the theaters to go see it. You know why? Even though they suck now, I'm gonna do it. You know why? Because it's a fucking Marvel movie. Not because I'm expecting it to be good. Okay, the Marvel movies are not very good. Guardians of the Galaxy was okay, but it wasn't great. Okay, and everything else they've done since in Phase 5 and Phase 4 is a piece of shit, with the exception of Spider-Man No Way Home. That was actually a great movie. That's the only one. Okay, Shang-Chi was mediocre. Fucking Black Widow was mediocre. Okay, Eternals. Who the fuck went to go see Eternals? I did. I went to go see Eternals. Okay, and it fucking sucked. It was boring. It's fucking boring. Okay, and I didn't used to feel that way. Okay, so I'm a completist. Okay, I'm gonna watch it because, well, what the fuck, man? Because I like the genre. Not because I'm hoping it's gonna be a good one. I know it's gonna suck, but I'll watch it without paying for it, if you know what I mean. Okay, well, I'm sure as fuck not gonna go to the theater to go see this shit. Okay, it's not my genre. I don't like these kind of movies. Okay, but I'm just doing it for you. I'm just doing it for you, okay? But I understand why a lot of you went to go see it opening weekend, Memorial Day weekend, because you saw it as a little girl and you want to see it again. Okay, yeah, you probably know it's bull. You already know it's bullshit. Most of you do. Okay, from the women I've talked to, all told me, yeah, I know it's going to be bullshit. I know it's going to be a piece of shit movie, okay? I already knew that when I saw the trailer last year and when I saw the posters, okay? But I'm going to see it anyway because, I have fond memories about that movie. And if maybe this movie can make me feel the way I did when I was a little girl. Okay, maybe it can do that, okay? So, I'm not expecting it to, but at least I want to see it, just so I fucking know what I'm talking about, okay? Just so I can say that, hey, I watched the new Little Mermaid, okay? I watched it, okay? I watched it, okay? Hoping it would be good, but not expecting it to be good, okay? The women I've spoken to, that's what they told me, okay? That's probably why you watched it too, okay? I'm watching it to review this, otherwise I wouldn't waste my time, okay? But I understand how important this movie is to women out there. I get it. It's the first time I've ever reviewed a kids movie, okay? Because I am reviewing it. I'm going to compare the 1989 cartoon with this one while I do this review, okay? But I understand how important this movie is to you. Okay, so I'm gonna give it the respect, because not because I think the movie's fucking great or deserves respect, okay, but because you all like it. So I'm gonna respect your opinion that you love this movie. Okay, why? I don't fucking know. Maybe I'll figure it out as I go through this review. I'll figure out why you like it so much. Maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe you'll turn me into a fucking true believer and I'll start fucking drinking Bud Light. You get the fuck out of here with that noise. No, I'm not. I'm not, all right? But I am gonna give you a straight man's point of view, and I'm gonna give you a dose of straight up, baby. Straight up with no lube. I don't bullshit here. You're gonna get it straight up with no lube. All right. The real question you need to ask yourself, yeah, you right there, you need to ask yourself is, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? I don't think you can. As a matter of fact, I know you can't. I know you can't handle the truth. You can't, but you're gonna get it anyway. So pucker up, buttercup. All right, moving right along. Okay, I'm gonna need some coffee for this one. Damn. The Little Mermaid. All right, so let's begin. Okay, this is the 2023 movie that I'm reviewing, but I will give you little anecdotes about the 1989, because I'm sure all of you have already seen the fucking 1989, but not all of you have seen the 2023. Okay, or if you did, you just saw it recently. All right, so here we go. So let's begin. Okay. The movie starts off with all these fucking waves in the ocean and shit. Where the fuck are we? The original story was written in 1837 by Hans Christian Andersen. It takes place in Denmark. Okay, Denmark in 1837 did not have fucking Latinos and Asians and fucking black people there. Okay, they did not. So where the fuck is this movie taking place? Okay, let's figure it out. All right, waves. Okay, and then there's a quote there. Okay, from Hans Christian Andersen, which says, "But a mermaid has no tears, and therefore she suffers so much more." Well, that's fucking every fucking chick flick out there. Come on, man. Come on. Every fucking chick flick out there, even the ones that aren't really necessarily romantic, okay, but they're marketed towards women. Some typical fucking Julia Roberts, Kate Blanchett, fucking Kate Winslet, all the fucking Kates and the Meryl Streep movies, they're all the fucking same thing. Okay, they're all about how men are bad, men are oppressive, and they're misogynistic, and they abuse women, and and how their fucking emotions, and how they have to overcome the patriarchy. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, okay? But that's basically what it always is, okay? Oh, I feel it more than you do. Yeah, basically that's the bullshit. That's the same fucking, that's Memories of Geisha. That's every fucking serious chick flick movie that's out there. Not the rom-coms or the fucking, or the fallen in love ones. I'm talking about like the Norma Rays and that kind of fucking shit, okay? Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that noise. All right, anyway. So yeah, and it takes place in Denmark. Okay, that's a quote from Hans Christian Andersen in the beginning of the fucking movie. Other than that, this movie has absolutely nothing to do with Hans Christian Andersen's original fucking Little Mermaid story. Nothing at all to do with it, all right? This is fucking bullshit. I doubt Hans Christian Andersen even looked at a black person in his entire fucking life, all right? Much less a fucking Mexican. He didn't even know what a fucking Mexican was, I bet. Anyway, moving right along. So the sailors are trying to harpoon a mermaid, which is really a fucking dolphin, okay? But because the sailors are fucking idiots, okay? They think that's a mermaid out there, even though it's clearly a fucking dolphin, all right? But luckily Prince Eric is there, young, hung, and full of cum, that guy, the fucking stud of the fucking movie who acts like a fucking pussy throughout the whole thing. Anyway, apparently he's got Tarzan powers because he swings from the top of the mast on the top of the ship on the galleon that he's on, and he swings down there like fucking Spider-Man into the lower deck and stops the fucking his crewmates there from harpooning a fucking dolphin. Okay, stops them from harpooning dolphins. Why are the dolphins safe from getting harpooned? Okay, I mean, you eat fish, right? So what the fuck, all right? I mean, even in the cartoon, they were eating fish. Yeah, one fish got away and went back in the water in the cartoon movie. But, you kill fish to eat it. You can eat a dolphin. Okay, so what the fuck, He's like, look at it again, it's not a mermaid. Okay, anyway, so that's going on, all right? It's a fucking dolphin. They tell Eric that this is the coral moon. How the fuck would they know what the holiday rituals are for fucking underwater mermaids? How the fuck would the surface dwellers know about that? But apparently they do. They tell Eric that it's Coral Moon right now, which is when the Sea King calls all of his mermaids together, okay, to lead the men to their deaths. Okay, so apparently they believe that the purpose of mermaids is to lead men to their deaths. Now in Greek mythology, these are actually I think it's the nymphs or the sirens. The sirens are the ones that do that, but that's in Greece. Okay, that's not fucking here. Okay, the sirens sing this song that hypnotizes the men and makes them go over there and they get killed. They get eaten by the fucking sirens because they can't resist the fucking beautiful music that the girls make. This is not mermaids though. Okay, those are sirens in Greek mythology. This is fucking 1837 Denmark. It's supposed to be. Okay, and I never heard a story where the mermaid's job was to kill humans. But apparently that's what they think. I mean, is there like a history of that or something? I want to know. Okay, I want to know. Does King Triton mention that hey, you know, the reason we killed humans is because is that going to happen in the movie? I'm not sure because apparently the humans are it's a big deal for them about how mermaids it's a fucking either we kill them or they kill us type mentality apparently according to these sailors. Okay, but of course, you know, Prince Eric, you know, besides being a fucking dumb fuck beta male, he doesn't care. He's more concerned with how much fucking gel he's got in his fucking hair and whether his fucking, you know, whether his jaw is fucking, rectangular enough, square jawed enough, and his shoulders are good enough. You know, that's all he gives a shit about. Does he have a fucking 8-pack going on? That's what's important to him, not this fucking bullshit from a bunch of unattractive fucking sailors. Yeah, I'm gonna say that because every fucking chick flick is a goddamn fucking same, just like this one. Okay, there's only two people in the whole fucking movie that are good looking. The male lead and the female lead, and that's fucking it. Now, you could say there's some pretty mermaids there, but we get no time with them. They don't even fucking say anything. Okay? Because God forbid there'd be more than one good looking guy on that fucking ship for Ariel to fucking fall in love with, right? No, that can't happen in this fucking movie. No way. God damn. And there's no beautiful women either for Eric to fall in love with, for Prince Eric to fall in love with. No, because God forbid that can't happen. You know, there's no pretty girls in this fucking kingdom. Only the mermaids are pretty. And they don't even have vaginas. Yeah, Anyway, so apparently they know about the Sea King, you know, calls mermaids to fucking kill. But it's bullshit. Okay, so Eric is not superstitious at all. This is all bullshit to him. He climbs to the bow, okay, the very tip of the fucking boat, and he almost falls off. Apparently he has no sense of self-preservation. He likes to take risks, and he likes to fucking take adventurous, do dangerous stunts and shit like that. Like the way he swang from the top of the boat all the way to the bottom. Okay, well, we find out through his servant or his assistant, Lord Grimsby, okay, who basically tells him, hey, listen, motherfucker, okay, my job is to protect your ass. You can't be fucking doing these dangerous stunts and shit. Okay, you're basically the heir to the throne. You're a fucking prince. Okay, and I can't have you fucking die on this fucking voyage under my watch because the fucking queen will kill me if anything happens to you, okay? Now, if I were to put myself in Prince Eric's shoes, okay, first of all, he's got a British accent, you know, but in the cartoon he had an American accent. Go fucking figure. I don't get that at all. You know, if I was a prince and I was on there, okay, I would most definitely be careful to what I was doing. Okay, I would not want to fucking die at sea, especially when I'm the heir to the fucking throne of my goddamn kingdom. Okay? Maybe I would go on an adventure, but I would be safe. I would keep it safe because I understand that I have responsibilities that are a lot bigger than fucking joyriding. Okay? But, you know, obviously this is a Disney cartoon, so we can't have that. All right, we got to do the whole fucking Orlando Bloom thing. And, oh, by the way, what is the Orlando Bloom thing? Okay, that's basically where the guy is so fucking in love with whatever the fucking girl, whatever pussy's in front of him, that he spends the rest of the movie doing this. But I love her! Yeah, just like that. That's the Orlando Bloom. That's basically every fucking character Orlando Bloom plays, all right? Even though he's a fucking pussy, but you girls like him a lot. That's y'all, I mean. I think he's a fucking pussy, but you girls seem to like him a lot, yeah. Anyway, so that moving right along. So yeah, so he's got the Orlando Bloom thing going on here, okay? He falls off. Turns out that it's also Prince Eric's birthday. It's his fucking birthday. I guess he turned 21 today, okay? And they're almost back in the kingdom. They're almost back to his kingdom of fucking bullshitia, all right? He's been gone at sea for 7 weeks. He's been gone for 7 weeks, okay, at sea. Okay, and he drops his telescope into the fucking water. He drops his telescope in the ocean, okay? And we follow the telescope all the way down to the bottom, okay? All the way down to the underwater kingdom, which is down there. Now, apparently it's very well lit underwater. How? I don't fucking know, but apparently it is. You can see everything down there, okay? You know, and then they see a bunch of fucking ESG fucking mermaids, okay? Some diversity, equity, inclusion mermaids, okay? You got one for every fucking race. You got dark-skinned black mermaid. You got an Asian mermaid. You've got a like one that looks like fucking Elsa from goddamn Frozen, but she's a mermaid, okay? You got a Latina mermaid. You've got an Indian mermaid. You got a Native American mermaid, okay? You got a light-skinned black mermaid as well. That's Ariel, okay? So basically, you got one of every fucking woman. There are absolutely no boys though. No mermans at all. Okay, at least not in this scene. Okay, but they're all fucking there. Okay, and they're not singing like they did in the cartoon. Remember they did that whole production, that whole musical number where they're all singing. You had the fucking the crustaceans that were playing the instruments and shit. Because you got to remember, Sebastian was he was an orchestra conductor. That was his job. He wasn't the fucking advisor of the king. He was an orchestra. He wanted to be a fucking musician. He didn't want to fucking be a babysitter. Okay, but not in this one. In this one, he's fucking Jamaican. All right. Anyway, so that's going on. Okay. The underwater kingdom there. Like all the mermaids are like 20, 19, 18 years old, maybe 17 years old even. They're all around the same fucking age as Ariel. I think Ariel's 15 in this movie, or she might be 16. Who the fuck knows? Who gives a shit? But all of her sisters are the same age. Now, how the fuck does this happen? Well, there's only one explanation how this could happen, okay? But later on, we're going to find out that King Triton was actually in love with Ariel's mom. Okay, he loved her. And the only reason they're not together anymore is because she was murdered by the surface dwellers. We don't know how. We don't know what the circumstances were. Since Javier Bardem as King Triton is obviously fucking Latino, okay, or Spanish at least, because he's Spanish in real life, how the fuck did he end up with Asian daughters and blonde-haired daughters, and like how the fuck did that happen? Okay, there's only one explanation. We're assuming that Ariel's mom was his wife. That means that they were they were swingers. That is the only explanation. Either that, or they were in an open relationship. Okay. And let me tell you, when I say open relationships, okay, that's always instigated by the woman. It's always the wife's idea. It's never the man's idea. It's always the wife's idea to be in an open relationship. Okay, so I'm guessing that fucking Ariel's mom was getting pounded out. Okay, and that maybe, I don't know, maybe, well, no, because we haven't seen any like a whole bunch of like dark-skinned like boys, or there's only one. There's only one other black mermaid that I saw there, and she's really dark-skinned. So, and whereas Ariel's light-skinned black. So what the fuck? It makes no fucking... Anyway, King Triton was fucking a lot of women. And apparently his wife was okay with it. Yeah, little girls. You like the movie so far? I'm sure when you grow up, that's what you want from your husband, right? Because obviously you're going to marry a king, because all of you are really fucking princesses inside, right? Right? Get the fuck out of here with that noise. At least it's realistic, okay, as far as the, hey, listen, if you, ladies, I don't give a fuck how beautiful you are, okay? Most of you only want to be with a high-value man, and if you do happen to be lucky enough to get with a high-value man, you are going to have to fucking share him. You have to share him. Now, he might have your heart. I mean, you might have his heart. Whereas he's not going to divorce you, he's not going to leave you. He's going to provide for you, he's going to provide for your children, he's going to do all that kind of shit for you, okay? Okay, but he's gonna fuck other women too, okay? And you're gonna have to be okay with that, all right? So, like, at least that part's realistic, but, obviously the movie's not gonna dwell on that, okay? But I'm guessing that Ariel's mom had to, had to put up with a lot of shit from her husband, okay? Maybe she wasn't murdered by humans, maybe she killed herself. Oh, well, anyway, yeah. So that's the message, ladies. If you want to know what the real message is here, okay, that's it right there. Right? I already solved it for you. Okay, so that's going on. Blah, blah, blah. And it makes your way down. So the telescope makes its way all the way down. Okay, like I said, all the mermaids are young, fucking hot girls that are like 17, 18, 19 years old. Okay, King Triton magically appears. Now, in the cartoon, he rode in on a fucking chariot pulled by fucking, what was it, seahorses or something? I don't fucking remember. Okay, but in this one, he just appears, like a whole bunch of fish swirl around, and he just shows up. Like magic, okay? He shows up there with his fucking trident, his fucking Aquaman wannabe shit. Okay, magic appears out of the spinning fish, and he greets his daughters one at a time. So these are all his daughters. I guess his sons. He has no sons, or he doesn't give a shit about his sons. Okay, I'm guessing it's probably the latter. I'm guessing that the male mermen don't fucking matter in this goddamn movie. That's what I'm guessing. It's all about the mermaids, all right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Gloria Steinem must have been involved in this fucking script. All right, so King Triton magically appears. Yeah, he greets all of his daughters. Okay, he looks at now. He looks about 50, 60 years old. I think Javier Bardem in real life is like 55 or 56, 57 years old. I actually reviewed a movie with him already. It was Lucy and Desi, that movie that came out last year. I think it was on Netflix or something, you know, where Nicole Kidman played Lucille Ball. I reviewed that movie already, okay? And I think I remember saying that he was like 55 or 56 in that movie, because it really pissed me off, because he also, not only did he play Desi Arnaz in his late 30s, he also played Desi Arnaz in his early 20s, and the same actor, okay? And I'm sorry, Javier Bardem does not look like fucking a 23-year-old Desi Arnaz. He just fucking does not. But he plays a 23-year-old Desi Arnaz, and it's fucking stupid. Okay, it's fucking stupid as fuck. But anyway, yeah. So I remember that. So I'm guessing he's like 50 something years old. Okay, which means that he would have fathered Ariel when he was like what, 40 maybe, 40, 39, 42, maybe something like that. Yeah. Okay. So how old was Ariel's mom then? Because if she's of birthing age, if she's of healthy birthing age, then she would have been what, 23, 22, 19 herself, 20. You know, we don't know because we never see Ariel's mom. Okay, the only thing we can put together is that her mom was black. Okay, all right, moving right along. So that's going on here. Okay, he's got a Spanish accent, which apparently none of his daughters, inherited that. I guess it's genetic, right? You know, so he has got daughters there, like, you know, so he has Spanish accent. Okay, he notices Ariel is missing. Okay, and he summons Sebastian the crab. Okay, crab who's got the Jamaican accent. Okay, he didn't have a Jamaican accent. I think he was British in the cartoon. I don't remember for sure, but yeah, he sounded differently in the. Now, why the fuck would they have a Jamaican accent? Okay, in 1837 Denmark. What the fuck? Yeah, but then again, the cartoon also fucking, they had American accents. King Triton had a British accent, but if I remember correctly, King Triton had a British accent in the cartoon, but clearly he's got a Spanish accent here because Javier Bardem is from Spain. And in the cartoon, Prince Eric and Ariel both had American accents. Okay, even though it's supposed to be 1837 Denmark. Okay, yeah, but oh well. Okay, so anyway, she notices Ariel's missing. He says Sebastian to go find her. Okay, you know. And we also noticed something about the cartoon that I noticed, okay, that was really fucking stupid, and nobody pointed out, is the dolphins cannot fucking breathe underwater. Okay, dolphins are mammals, just like whales are. They're mammals. They have to come up for air. They do not breathe. They live in the water. They do not breathe underwater. But apparently the dolphins in the cartoon version can breathe underwater because they're right there enjoying everything. They don't look like they're holding their breath. They're just enjoying everything and laughing and stuff with the other fucking fish that are underwater. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, just pointing that out. Okay, I know. You're gonna. One of you's gonna tell me it's not a documentary, Diego. Look, I know it's not. Okay, but it's just so fucking obvious. Okay, I got to point it out. It doesn't belong. We know one of these things does not belong here. Okay, dolphins do not breathe underwater. Okay, they just don't, okay? Just like there's no such thing as sound in space, but you always see a fucking sci-fi movie, you always hear the lasers and the explosions in space, even though there's no fucking sound in space, okay? So, I gotta call it out. All right, that's going on here, okay. Now we find Ariel. Now we're introduced to Ariel. Okay, Ariel finds the telescope that fell from the ship that Prince Eric dropped. Okay, she's there with Flounder, some little kid fish. Okay, who's just nervous. He's just this nervous fucking angel. Like, I guess he's like an angelfish or some type of angelfish. Okay, but there's no actual official type of fish that he is. He's a cartoon creation, okay? It was an angelfish, okay? Not a flounder. He's not a flounder. That's a different type of fish. Okay, flounder is not a flounder fish, okay? He's some type of angelfish. Anyway, so that's there, and he's talking. He's nervous and scared, you know, very beta male, okay? Okay, but he's also a little kid. You can, by the voice, he's a little kid, fucking fish, okay? And in this live action version, that fish it looks too much like a real fish. It freaks me out. Like, it's not endearing. Like, kids would be afraid. If something like that was talking to them as a little kid, a little girl, you'd be afraid of it. All right? Okay, so she swims to the area where all the shipwrecks are. Okay, she goes in there. There's all these Spanish galleons and shit underneath there. All these shipwrecks all together. There must be warships. So I'm guessing it's probably the war with England, where the Armada, the Spanish Armada, got sunk. I think it was in the 1500s when they went to war with England. You know, so I'm guessing that's where they were. But then again, that would be off the coast of Great Britain. Okay, it wouldn't be in fucking Denmark, and it sure as fuck wouldn't be wherever the fuck they are right now. Okay, I don't even know where the fuck they are right now. But anyway, what kind of kingdom this is, all right? Anyway, so she swims to the area all the shipwrecks are, okay, sunk warships that are there, and she explores inside. It's very well lit, by the way, even though they're fucking how many fathoms underwater, okay? And she explores all the inside and finds a fork. She finds a human fork there, like a utensil, and she thinks that it's a small trident. Okay, and as she starts looting everything that's there, a shark attacks. Just like in the cartoon, the shark attacks. Okay, now apparently the underwater animals can talk, so why the fuck don't they talk to the shark? You know, maybe try to talk them out of it. You know, but I guess some animals can talk and some animals can't. The shark cannot talk; he's just there to eat them. Okay, but yet, Sebastian can talk and Scuttle can talk. Okay, and Flounder can talk. Okay, but the shark can't talk, and the dog Max, later on in the movie, he can't talk. Okay, she can't communicate with him; he just barks. So which animals can talk and which ones can't? Okay, give me the fucking idea. I don't fucking know. All right. So as she loots, okay, the shark attacks, okay, and tears through the ship. So there's a big action scene in the cartoon as well. There's a huge action scene. She got to swim away from different parts of the ship because the shark is just going through everything, just tearing right through the walls, tearing through the windows. You know, nothing can stop this shark. Okay, and she manages to trap the shark with a mirror. Okay, she fakes him out, and he hits the mirror instead of her. Okay, and then they escape. All right. Then we're introduced to Scuttle. Now, Scuttle is a dive bird in this movie. Okay, now in the original cartoon, Scuttle was a seagull, a male seagull played by Buddy Hackett. Okay, this very famous a comedian and character actor from the 1960s and 50s. You know, maybe a little bit of the 70s too. Okay, I mean he'd been working his whole life. I remember him from like Herbie the Love Bug, the original one. He was like the mechanic in that one. He was in Scrooge with Bill Murray. The only reason I know that is because I watch that movie every fucking Christmas. Okay, I love that movie Scrooge with Bill Murray. He's got a small role in that. He's on the Mad World in the 60s. He played Mickey Rooney's best friend in that movie. So he's been around. And I especially remember him, they did a movie about Abbott and Costello, a made-for-TV movie. Harvey Korman played Lou Abbott. And, I'm sorry, Harvey Korman played Bud Abbott, and this guy here, Buddy Hackett, played Lou Costello, okay, in a movie about Abbott and Costello, which I really liked it a lot, okay? So yeah, so he's there. You probably recognize him. You definitely recognize his voice. If you hear him, he kind of talks like this. You know, he's got like this pig-faced looking guy. He's not the best looking guy. He's just a dumpy, kind of chubby guy, but he's very comical, and then one of those pleasant faces you see, you know, you just like seeing him there, you know? That's where I remember him from when I was a little kid, you know? So he's there. He plays the voice of Scuttle in the cartoon version. In this new version, we got fucking Awkwafina, who named herself some Asian American girl. I think she's American. She talks like she's a fucking gangster rapper. Hey, yeah, dude, the fuck, you know, she acts like that. Okay, she named herself after a fucking bottle of water. After bottled water, okay? And basically, she's if you can't get Michelle Yeoh to be in your fucking movie, you get Awkwafina because she's Asian. That's basically it, okay? I don't know what kind of talent she has. I've never listened to her fucking rap. She sure as fuck can't sing, and we'll get to that later, okay? This movie proves it. But, you know, she's just there to be some fucking American type, you know, she's into ghetto rap type shit. She likes to act like a boy a lot, like a tomboy, you know. She's like the cool fucking girl, you know, who wishes she was a boy, you know. Yeah, man, you know, like in Shang-Chi, she plays Shang-Chi's best friend in that Marvel movie, and she acted more of a man than Shang-Chi did. Shang-Chi acted like a fucking pussy. He even gets his ass kicked by his own fucking sister in the movie. And whereas in the comic book, he's like one of the best martial artists in the whole fucking world. He could fight Captain America. But in the movie, no. You know, if you're a straight white male, he'll kick your ass. But if you're a female, you can kick his ass easily, okay? Yeah, so, you know, and that's the kind of roles that she plays. You know, you need a young Asian girl, you fucking put Awkwafina in there. It doesn't matter if she's good for the role or she can act or anything, okay? In this case, that character was a male, so they made her a female, okay? But you know, Michelle Yeoh only plays the middle-aged women, and Awkwafina plays the younger women. That's the rule in Hollywood. Think about it. How many other Asian actresses are out there getting work? None of them. These Michelle Yeoh and Awkwafina are the only two in mainstream Hollywood that are actually getting fucking acting roles on a regular basis that have movies that actually go to the fucking theater. They're the only two. Yeah, how's that for a diversity? Yeah, she's basically the checkbox. Okay, all right. Anyway, you need a young Asian girl, you get Awkwafina. That's basically it, okay? That's the Hollywood rule, okay? And even though fucking, like I said, Scuttle's not supposed to be a fucking Asian woman, they gender bent this character and turned it into a female seagull. Oh no, sorry, a female dive bird instead of a seagull. Okay, and yeah, she talks like Awkwafina's got a voice like she fucking smokes like 10 packs of cigarettes a fucking day, all right? She sounds like a 50-year-old chain-smoking Jewish woman. Is exactly what fucking Scuttle sounds like, even though she's supposed to be Asian. All right. Also, Scuttle. Apparently, Scuttle can breathe underwater now because she has this big, long fucking monologue underwater. Last time I checked, birds, just like dolphins, cannot fucking breathe underwater. But, you know, well, just go with it, right? Just go with it. Okay, I'm sorry I got to call this shit out. It's bullshit, all right? Scuttle didn't, the cartoon Scuttle did not breathe underwater. They had their conversations in the air, on land, okay? Remember that little tiny island that he was on? All right. So anyway, so Scuttle calls the fork a dingle hopper, okay? And that's apparently that's from the cartoon too. The cartoon Scuttle called it a dingle hopper, and they use it as a comb to brush their hair, okay? And humans use, yeah, okay? And Ariel tries to do it. She tries to brush her fucking long red hair with this fucking fork, okay? Okay, and her dad says that humans are mean and forbid her to go to the surface. Okay, Scuttle says humans aren't that bad. You know, so she's basically airing out her problems that she has with her dad to Scuttle. Okay, Scuttle says that humans aren't that bad except the coconuts. They hate coconuts because they always grab coconuts and fucking smash them on the ground. Okay, well that's because they fucking need to eat. You know, but it's a fucking bird, so how are you gonna rationalize that or reason with a fucking bird? Okay, Ariel also shows the pipe that she found. Okay, and she drops it on top of Sebastian. You know, comic relief. That's what Sebastian is, comic relief. Okay, who reminds her that she missed Triton's coral moon ceremony. Okay, she was supposed to be there and she missed it. Now, how the fuck would Ariel forget to do that? Now, I understand that she likes to hang out in the shipwreck area, even though she's not supposed to. And I understand that she likes to go to a little hiding place where she keeps all the trinkets that she finds, where she stores them. You know, her little warehouse that she has underwater. Okay, but why would she forget to go to a festival where all of her sisters are going to be there? Okay, I'm pretty sure this isn't something that happens every day. This is something on special occasions. Okay, so it's very important that she show up, and she forgot about it. Why would she forget about it? Okay, she's a fucking princess for Christ's sake. Okay, and why does King Triton always seem to be more concerned with Ariel than he is with his other fucking daughters? I don't see him asking his other daughters who they're dating, you know, or who they're hanging out with, or where they're going. It's only Ariel. You know? So, anyway, who fucking knows? Anyway, all right, I'm going to stop my review right here, but I will be back shortly to continue my review of this fucking movie, this estrogen infused bullshit movie, The Little Fucking Mermaid. God damn it. All right. I thank you very much for watching this long, and I will see you soon on the next one. Bye.